Well, little known fact, boys and girls, at one time in all of our stores, we had a lot of name brand product. We had, Roar, we had, Galaxy Glass, we had uh oh my god, we had a lot of stuff, man. Including Illadelph. We had a contract with Illadelph, and we had it for a number of years. And then, of course, apparently greed takes over, and Luca pulled our contract that we had been servicing quite well and gave it to another guy in our city who had a little bitty small store, but he ordered $25,000 at one time to get this glass. Now, I don't tell you this to be sour grapes about it. This man has since passed away. It's it's kind of ugly what's happened to his company, and but it's still there. He never got more than one store. He had a very glass centric store. But they sure did hate that after a while because I don't think he ordered very much after that. And since then, we can't really complain in all honesty because it is what it is. I'm happy to say that, and I wish them well. But today, let's talk about what they're getting into because they know what I know, and the economy is so bad that their water pipes may not be selling like they once was, and you can pick most of them up on DH Gate for next to nothing, and most people don't know the difference. They just don't. These designer knockoffs that are on DH Gate, there's a ton of them, and this brand happens to be one of them. And although they do, enforce it and they do fight it as best they can, it's just expensive. It's expensive to fight that, and you have to know that they're not real. And you can guess, but we know when they got an invoice and they can show a judge that, hey, we bought this thinking that they was real. We just thought we was getting a deal. They can't prove that. They can't prove that in any way. So it is what it is. But today, let's talk about their new venture into vodka. Believe it or not, Whiskey Raiders is reporting, Pedro Wolf, he's telling us today, this is a 3-day-old article, don't get me wrong, but I did find it interesting, mainly because of how they put this. Sip, sip, pass, bong-inspired vodka makes a splash from high-end glass designer, okay? It is good glass, ladies and gentlemen. The ownership of it, management, but now a lot of the guys they work there, they are great. Here is the bottle. They're calling this Illadelph Spirits. Okay, Illadelph Glass, a Philadelphia-based bong designer. How negative to say that, is bubbling up its inaugural liquor release in partnership with City Distilling. Okay. In an apparent dream come true for stoners across the East Coast. I don't know about that, man. I don't hear a whole lot about, people who are just vodka crazy. Okay. But, I'm in Kentucky. So, of course, we hear a lot of bourbon stuff. So, okay, it is what it is. The brand has unveiled a triple distilled organic wheat vodka sold inside a bong-shaped decanter. Bong-shaped. The vodka represents the first foray for Illadelph Spirits, which claims to orient the high-end glassware maker towards the lucrative alcohol market. Well, we'll see. We'll see how lucrative. All right, we'll see. Emphasis on the high end. Browsing through the brand's website, you'll find products ranging from $380 to nearly $3,000. There's another problem. You can go right on their website and you can purchase these water pipes. You don't have to find a retailer to do it. So they were getting it both ways. They were wholesaling it to retailers and retailing it. So what was the push to ever sell it to the wholesaler? I mean, to the retailer? No reason to do that. Well, they did all the marketing for them, is really what happened. In addition to custom pieces inspired by Michael Jordan and the Greek pantheon, Illadelph has its own art gallery on the Philadelphia waterfront where its bongs are commemorated like ancient relics. The brand touts a laundry list of new technologies it has introduced to the industry, including sci-fi sounding doohickeys like the coil condenser and upstem ashtray catcher. In contrast to the brand's typical catalog, Illadelph Vodka will retail at a very, very budget-friendly of $24.99. Yuck. We're beyond excited to take the Illadelph brand to new heights. Founder and CEO Irene Cutler said in a news release, creating a vodka of stellar quality was our top priority. Illadelph's reputation as a legendary, well-established brand with a cult following. I don't know, man. I think Roar has a cult following. There's a lot of cult following out there. People who just absolutely love different brands, but whatever. Gives us the confidence to stand out in a crowded market. We aim to cultivate a loyal following and look forward to introducing additional spirits in the future. Let's sell this one and see how it goes. Given the catch-all Illadelph Spirits brand name, we imagine the glassware designer may have alcohol releases in store down the road. From the looks of it, Illadelph already has a few options at its fingertips. City Distilling, known locally for its range of vodkas, gins, hard teas, and pre-mixed cocktails, is located an hour's drive north of downtown Philadelphia. Can't speak. Housed inside a former door factory. The company was opened in 2020 with the tagline 80 proof, 100% truth. I guess, being involved in the bourbon industry here, we're not so used to all the rhyming and people thinking that that's the oomph. The oomph is in the longevity, okay? Those hoping to find Illadelph Vodka can pick it up only in the distillery. It's exclusive, which means they haven't found anybody willing to pick it up and give it a chance. But let's hear what Luca's got to say, the creative director behind Illadelph. Okay, Illadelph Spirits, I mean. He's also the guy behind Illadelph, Luca Falso. I am thrilled to carry forward the Illadelph lifestyle brand's legacy by stepping into the spirits industry. The opportunity to create Illadelph Vodka, allowing us to blend our artistic roots with a high quality product that complements our existing brand. Now, hey man, all kidding aside, it's a very strong brand. But there's a lot of grumbling from the retailers about this brand. So finding it sometimes can be, it can be challenging. It can be challenging. And a lot of people just don't want to deal with it because of the pricing, the economy. We don't have, glass galleries anymore, in the town. And so kind of is what it is. And I mean, if you want to have some vanity piece, well, they got them. If that's what you're looking for, they got you. No, 100% they got you. If that's what you want to do. And if you got money like that, man, I understand. But most retailers don't. And most people don't want to have their doors kicked in, and you know exactly where they went when they went to steal. Although I find it a little hard to fence those type of pieces. So what about you guys? Are you going to get you some Illadelph vodka? Are you going to head on over to the distillery up there, and city distillery that is in Philadelphia, and apparently an hour north of Philadelphia? And are you going to pick you some up? I'm not. If it's gifted to me, I'll check it out. But other than that, no way. I'm not a vodka drinker. Let that twirl around in your bong. You know what though? That vodka might make a good cleaner. Maybe if it all goes to hell for them, they can, sell that. Just dumb it down from the proof and call it a cleaner. Just saying. Just a thought.